Welcome to Not a Real Court. This is Judge Joe. I'll be with you today to figure out the winner of this debate topic, which is very important. Okay? So, join with me, Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Join with me, Kenny.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yes, indeed. Today, we are going to be debating would you rather shave everything all the time or never be able to shave anything ever again? Matt, opening statement. I'm done talking AI.
So I'm on this side. As much as I'm one for efficiency, um, the idea of just never having to shave or do anything again sounds fantastic. The opposite end of it, of just having hair everywhere, all these spots and places, just does not sound appealing for me or for anybody else that I'm trying to have around me at any time. Like my goal here is to be a human being and not a bear, not something that's it just has all these hair in all these different places that is just it's not going to go over well no matter what I try to mate with. That isn't just a bear. Um, so I'm gonna shave. I understand the time commitment that it's going to take, but at some point, but I don't have to take a razor. There's nair for that. I'm just gonna take a shower in nair, and like that, I'll call it a day. We'll figure it out. But I'm
Never
not
have
having
eyebrows.
just hair everywhere. I mean, he said shave everything, so I'm taking it all off. Again, now all I got to do is deal with the people who think I have cancer. Apparently,
Yeah. He used it now.
Call back to a few weeks ago, if you know what I mean. Kenny, opening statement.
All right, my opening statement. I feel like I wouldn't have as many heads turn with you being out here bald. You know, no facial hair, no eyebrows. I said more. It was just bald. I said no eyebrows, no facial hair, no nothing. Out here look like a dick. Like that would be looking crazy. Whereas
honestly,
me, on the other hand,
can I say real quick though, just honest, I told my wife when I shaved the head, I'm like, just so you know, the beard's never going to go away because I can't look like a penis. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I can't let that
Exactly.
happen.
See, you know, it was you look like some
I
meat. You don't want to look like. And I said it before, hair is there to save you. It's protection. So when you got, like I said, the eyebrows protect your eyes from the sweat dripping down. Then you also got the hair on the top of your head too. Like it provides warmth in the wintertime. You won't have that. You're bald. You have no facial hair. It sucks for you. It'll be awful.
I'm not I'm not walking out in the cold then with just nothing on my head. I'm just gonna wear a hat.
But
Like
when that
that's
breeze comes in, you're gonna be
the
gonna
sun.
have them
The
goosebumps.
sun. I'm just gonna wear sunscreen, or I'm just gonna wear a hat on top of my head. Nothing says I can't just wear a hat or
You're
still
gonna look
be
like a peel
protected
dick.
from it. I mean, yes, but you know what? But listen, since we're talking about dicks, here's what's important. Now, Kenny, I
Too many
understand.
weeks in a row.
I apologize about this, but I am going to base this off of your complexion. But you might not have the same problem that me as a white Irish guy would have. If I didn't
No, laddie.
if I didn't trim down my pubes, bro, there would be a point in which I just wouldn't be able to find my dick anymore. Like it's gonna be hidden in there. And so, one, that sounds terrible for me at the idea of me pissing and just being like pissing into my hair, like into all the hair that's in there.
Ew!
That sounds
That
terrible,
sounds
absolutely terrible. I'm
crazy.
taking a shower every time I have to piss, but also I ain't getting my dick sucked. That my wife's not gonna go digging through, like, imagine Scary Movie for a second, like, right, just trying to take out the hedge clippers. Well, you don't have the option of the hedge clippers here. I can't cut the hair, so she's got to go digging through there to try to find it. So even think about it from the opposite side, 'cause we're just thinking from guy's side. Think about your woman. Would you rather that she have no hair, or would you rather that she not be able to shave ever? Like, again, I get the side of things, but you can put on a wig, you could do little things, like there's nothing saying you can't do that. But when it comes to down there, you ain't hiding that, you ain't fixing that, and I ain't going through that.
So I do have a question though. Am I just out here looking like Sasquatch, or like is it like me? Is it like me, like how much hair I can grow? Because I'm not a hairy person. Like I've never shaved my arms or legs, and like this is as far as I got.
It's still you. It's always growing. So you got to think of like even in old age with like the ear
Okay.
hair and the nose hair and all that stuff.
Well, the reason
Eyebrow
I asked
hair.
because with me, like I said, with me, I'm
Yeah,
not.
those eye
I'm not.
flares when the eyebrows go out. Like,
Bro,
why
bro,
do old
mine have
people
gotten
have cat
so bad
whiskers?
lately.
Yeah,
Old
my
people
eyebrows.
get cat whiskers. I
I've never
don't even
shaved my
understand.
eyebrows ever. I've never done anything. Like I might have put the little slit in there, like I be doing, but I've never had my eyebrows get bushy. They've been naturally looking good. And then same with my beard. My beard doesn't really grow that far, and I'm losing my hair, so I don't have to really worry about that. But I'm not a hairy person. Like I said, I've shaved. I think I've shaved my armpits a couple times in my life because I was like, these look a little
Well,
look a little.
Kenny, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cross this line, but I have to ask you: do you grow pubes?
I do. I do. But the thing is though, but the thing is though, I don't shave like that. I really don't because I don't. Like I said, I'm not a hairy person. So like I could if I never shaved again, I mean it's gonna look like hey, you need to get on that. But it wouldn't be like so. It wouldn't be like an afro. It wouldn't be out of control. It'd just be like hey, you might want to you might want to shave that down a little bit.
So
Like,
I always just picture Forrest Gump when I'm thinking of like the not shaving him when he's just running and he just like looks like this homeless man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no, yeah. Like I would never look like that. Like my even like if I grew my hair out, it'd probably be like right here. Like as far as it goes, like I don't grow a lot of hair. Like I'm not a hairy
But
person.
what Joe brought up, I think, is another good point. So think about for a second, like, are you gonna be balding eventually? So like for me,
Oh
where
yeah,
like I know that I'm bald because I'm shaving it, but if I didn't shave it, like I have the Hulk Hogan horseshoe coming in. If I could then never cut my hair again, and all I had was this long friar tuck, like Hulk Hogan thing coming in, no, that ain't good. That's not good for anybody.
He's
yeah, I
a
don't have that.
real
Like I said, I just got the
man.
little corners just going from me.
The
But
Vegeta.
yeah, I'm gonna have that widow's peak going. It's gonna suck,
But
but
but you start to get that bald spot in the back, but you're just still that guy that still just grows his hair like super long, and it's just that spot's there.
it is thinning a little bit back here. It's thinning a little bit, but yeah, my
Ugh.
like I said, I'm not a hairy person though. So like that's why I was asking, am I just out here Sasquatch or am I just me? I'm just not shaving at all.
No,
Yeah, so
I think you could definitely take it from your aspect, but you got to think about it from any person's like. So think about it from the judge's aspect. Is he a Sasquatch or is he more of a
yeah, he's a hairy
that?
person.
That's what I'm saying. So if he's growing that stuff out,
Yeah,
like
see,
that's
I'm not really,
all of a sudden
see,
you're up like two more shirt sizes just because the hair there is
hair.
just pushing it out. You got that shit like crawling out of your shirt, just like look at my chest hair.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
I'm not
have
a hair
been.
person. 299, you know, the girls going wild, but you see, I ain't really got no, I don't really have no hair like that for real. I'm not a hairy
Well,
person.
I don't either, but it's because I shave it.
I'm I'm not flashing, but because I actually have boobs, so that might get us marked off as NSFW. But
Girls going wild.
I will though. If you buy 20 not a real court shirts in one order, I will show my boobs, which no one's ever seen before, not even my wife or my shower.
Oh, you're like
Yeah.
Kevin Owens. You just refuse to take your shirt off.
But no, she does shave my back frequently for me. But I've been shaving my back since like middle school.
See, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't have back hair. Like I don't like you saying
People
back
used
hair.
to
I don't have back hair.
There was people in school when they sat behind me, they'd reach up and they'd pull the hair that would stick out of the top of the back of my shirt.
They're
It used to
evil.
piss me off. It used to piss me off so bad. They'd be like, pluck it. Oh God, I wanted
I
to
wouldn't
kill 'em.
even. That's gross, by the way. I wouldn't want to just be like, "Ooh, look, he has back hair. Let me pull it." That's nasty. Why would you want
Yeah,
to do
keep
that?
in mind I was still a thick man playing video games. So like I can't guarantee there was a shower that day or washing my back.
They was like, ah.
Yeah, they're pulling that out and like getting the slime.
That's disgusting.
The
That is.
washing aspect of it
There's
too.
no slime, but
The washing aspect of it too is so nice. The amount of time that I lose in having to shave though, just getting into the shower and just being like, and just a little quick scrub and clean, compared to like the amount of shampoo and conditioner and shit that I would have to put in there every time I'm trying to wash. I actually think I end up saving time then.
I will give you that. It is more convenient, I guess. You know, because you out here, you know, you got to worry with no hair and like that. But for me, like I mean, I have like the stuff you put in the beard, make it look shiny and stuff like that in your hair. I use the shampoo, conditioner, but like I don't know, being out here bald, that sounds like bald, no facial hair, no eyebrow. That sounds awful. You all slick.
But how expensive is that beard conditioner? And that's with it just being that short. Imagine when it's like you have to like braid it. What else are you gonna do with it at that point? You're either gonna be Santa Claus,
Yeah.
or you're gonna be that guy that like braids.
Well,
his
that's what I'm
beard
saying. I'm not
super
a hairy
far
person.
down.
So like
Just
my
stroke it
beard
like
only grows to
this.
like if I grew it out, it'll probably be like out to like here.
You're telling me if you just stop shaving for 10 years,
Forever.
it's only still gonna grow to that far?
I'm trying to tell you, I really don't shave. Like when I do shave it down, it's because I just want it to look better. Like I'm just trying to shape it up. My hair doesn't grow past a certain point. like I
All
don't
right,
really
hear me out.
You, sir,
Hear me
are a
out.
lucky man. I'm representing the regular man who has hair that grows everywhere at a normal
Yeah, that's what
rate.
I'm saying. I'm like I'm not a hairy person. Like I don't get unibrows. I don't like I said my eyebrows don't get out of control. At worst, if I don't shave my beard, I'll get that little curl thing in my mustache. That's as far as it goes. I'm like, oof, I need to go to take care of this, and that's as far as it goes.
My shit be growing into my mouth like weekly. I have to keep getting rid of that.
Not weekly
But,
though, but it does get to that. It does get to that where kind of I can taste it.
Ear
Hear me
hair.
out. I
Ear
got
hair.
a thing. I got a thing for the viewers. I fucking hate ear hair. That's the one thing getting older that's been pissing me off.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. If we can, this is for the listeners. If we get 1 like on this video, Kenny will never shave again.
Just one like.
So yeah, so we can see how long his beard will grow.
Y'all
Yeah,
are
see my burner account?
like I've gone like a solid year without shaving my beard, and like
No, you
y'all
gotta go
seen it.
longer.
Like I'm saying, like, y'all seen it. It doesn't grow past a certain point. It will sit right here because this part right here will grow farther than anything. Like this, the rest of this will be like right here, and then this will be like we're gonna.
Legit question.
stand
How
out to here.
old were you when you did that?
This was like a year ago. I'm saying, like,
I legit remember being like 24 or something, being like trying to grow a beard, and like it just didn't move. And then when I turned 30 and I tried to grow a beard, it was just like, and I'm here.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
like,
say the older you get, that shit's gonna start growing. Like it like takes the hair from your head and somehow like sinks down in your face, and then your beard grows fast.
Your body still has a requirement
my
for how much
beard
hair it
doesn't-
has to grow. Just doesn't matter where.
I was just my beard doesn't get like crazy because, like I said, it might not look unkept because I didn't do anything to it, but like just straight up growing it out, it won't get that far. Like I've gone a long time without shaving it and be like, I ain't gonna touch this shit. And
All right, we'll see.
it was like I said, the bottom part will grow out to here, and that's it.
We got 1 like for Kenny's beard to never shave again, and if we get 2 likes, he'll never shave his pubes again.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
It makes
It's gonna
it look
sound
bigger.
it's gonna
It's
sound
important.
nasty, but like I don't like that. I shave that probably twice a year. Like I said, because I'm not a hairy person, so it's not like I'm like, oh shit, I gotta take care of this. It's just like, well, and I burn the forest down when I do it. Like when I shave it, I burn the forest down. It's bald when I'm done with it. It looks like the hills that we were talking about in the other episode. The hills have eyes.
Yeah.
The hills.
Hey, you want to know what really sucks?
One
Shaving
eye.
your ball sack.
That's
That's the most stressful thing ever.
I always nick myself. I don't think I've ever not nicked myself when I've done that.
My biggest
I'll
fear,
like-
yeah, I've definitely nicked myself on the balls, but my biggest fear is like when you're shaving your dick, and like I don't know, I'm so afraid to like hit a vein or something.
He start bleeding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
take-
that
I-
is a fucking fear.
I throw the guard on and go like 2 up, just like I'm just gonna get it short enough, but I'm just making sure.
Are you using electric?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that.
I use
What do you do it
clippers.
by
I would-
hand? You taking scissors?
No, I use a razor. I straight blade it like at the barber shop. Give myself a quick little 2-second yank so I can get warm, and then
My whole body got cold when you said that. I was like, oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that, but I do use like a normal razor.
oh, the Knicks would be crazy.
God, yeah. I
Ooh,
don't
like-
taking a
like this
razor to the
playoff.
balls sounds.
Yeah,
Ooh.
just a normal razor, like
I just-
people use.
Yeah,
Hey.
Joe, don't ever say that again. Like my whole body got cold. Like,
Hey,
that
I
was awful.
I got a funny story for you guys, because this is one of the most recent times that I did shave the down below. I've been using Abby's loofah since we've gotten together, right? But she never knew that until I most recently shaved, and then I was like, cleaning up, and she went to use it, and she screamed when she found it because apparently there's some hairs on it. And she said, "Did you use my loofah?" And I started laughing, and I was like, "I've been using it since we got together." And she got so mad because she had no clue. She immediately she's like, well, you can have that one. I'm getting a new one.
Well,
I
$1.50.
The loofah
I just-
for describing.
You know what's funny though? I have my own loofah. I have a. This is ridiculous. I'm such a child. I have a Mandalorian one that's in this bathroom behind me, but I don't use this shower. So I use her shower, so I use her stuff.
What do you mean you have a Mandalorian one? Like, how does that look? Is it just his head at the top of it? Like, what does that mean?
I'll be right back.
Like, what does that mean? I didn't know you could like have personalized, characters on your loofah. I thought it was just poof. I thought it was just poof.
I would want a Jigglypuff one, I think.
I gotta see how this
actually,
looks.
it's actually not there, but it is just it's like a normal loofah, but then yeah, it's got Mandalorian head on it.
Okay, that's what I figured. You just hold on. That was gonna sound sick. That was gonna sound crazy. I was gonna say you just hold on to the head, just go to work.
Yep. Yeah,
That's what I was like, yo, this is gonna sound crazy. Pause.
Yeah, I seen they had Star Wars ones, and I was like, sick. I'm gonna buy this for my shower. Never use it because I always use hers.
So
Oh, everywhere too. I'd be down on my balls doing the.
that's so disrespectful.
You gotta get him.
And right after you, she's on her face like.
You never know she's in the mood, and you gotta be clean and ready just in case.
But it's just the fact that he's using these loofahs on his nuts and that she's using on her face is so crazy.
Hey,
I mean, you saying that like she's not using that on her private parts too, and then rubbing it all over her face. So
hey,
whatever.
listen.
It's getting messy. It's getting messy. Is what it sounds like. It's getting messy.
Listen, there's a lot of things in the shower that I've fucked up in my life, and one of them was when I was in middle school. I used my mom's razor in the shower to shave my mustache. And looking back at that as an adult, grossest thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah. Yeah, because I was starting to get a little mustache, so I was like, I don't know how to shave, and my dad always went to like a place to get it done, so I was like, oh, there's one in the shower, I can use that. She just uses it on her legs, whatever.
Well, the good thing about being in the position of not shaving and letting my hair grow, I don't have to worry about that. So now you do though.
That is true.
I,
All right.
I do, but I'm also again I'm cleaning that area up for my lady because she ain't going down there with all that hair.
She'll be all right. I'll give me a little Sasquatch chick, and we're gonna be all right. We're gonna give me like nice little earthy chick. She's gonna be into like crystals and stuff like that.
So if you have that much hair, is there actually like no slapping noise then when you're having sex because there's just all that hair that's
No, there's still
it?
there's still slapping noise. Now I will say when I shave and then do that slapping noise is a little louder. I'm like, God damn. but it's still there. It's still there. I'm gonna get me and my little white woman with dreads gonna be all right when when I'm out here not shaving.
Not indica flower.
Exactly.
All right. Matt, what's your closing arguments?
Just I think so. On top of like just everything else we've talked about, anything that like I would want, like there's no like repercussion of like I can't wear a wig or I can't put like some like something on my face if I wanted to be someone wearing a beard. You see people out in Hollywood all the time that get made up to look like somebody completely different. Zach Galifianakis is not getting made up to look like somebody different. Like you would know that's that man. It just even from the side of, well, even if I want to have hair or anything like that, I can buy a wig. I can do all that stuff. I can't. Getting rid of that and being able to find my penis is important to me. So I'm going that route.
Kenny?
My closing statement is indica flower. That's all I'm gonna say. Like you said,
It's close.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that though. Just saying, I don't have to worry about that. I'll just be looking just like this. Just have a little bit more of a beard and then have an afro. Because I don't shave anyway, so.
I will always think anytime when somebody says like, well, what if the person doesn't shave? I will always go to that scary movie thing where the fucking the bush just pops up, taking that.
She had a piece of lint on there. She was
just the funniest scene to me in that whole movie.
He got a weed whacker. Go to work on it.
All right. So I've discussed it with the jury. Um, this is tough because like I am a hairy person and I'm like trying to look at it from my perspective, but not at the same time because it's not directly affecting me. But the one thing Matt brought up that I'm giving it to Matt, and the reason being is the thing that he brought up is that even though you're growing hair all the time, you're still gonna bald eventually, and you're gonna look like Hogan, and I can't do that. I cannot. That long hair with the horseshoe is the most disgusting look I've ever seen in my life.
That would be me if I grew out my hair too. So
That's why I just wear a bandana and it just be like, I am a real
Damn it!
American.
All right. Well, with that being said, you can find us at Matt. You won. You can do it.
at the letter T, then the spell out the word one, and then the number
Nope.
three.
Nope.
Wait,
Nope. You fucked it up, Kenny. You're up.
So if you want to, you go to T13media.com, the letter T, number one, and spell out 3, media.com. If you want to check out the merch, go to T13media.com/store. Get some merch like the kangaroo court, get a kangaroo court hat, get a Bad Guy Spoken t-shirt, get a Damone frog, I don't know, tank top. Get something. You can, I don't drop all the stuff we got. Um, you can get a Judge Joe hoodie. Get all that stuff on there. You can also check out the other shows like this one. You can check out Geek in the Sheets, where we talk all things anime, Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, all that shit on that same channel. You can also check out Bad Guy Spoken Podcast. We just talk about everything on there. You can check out Hood Movie Review. We review all your favorite, not so favorite hood movies. You can also check out Book It, a wrestling podcast where we talk only wrestling, where I'm always right and John's always wrong. And you can also check out, I'm blanking on the other show, Unbiased, where we talk all things football. See, TK upload you like this. And yeah, check out all the shows there. Case closed.
Hey, and just really quick, if you buy a ton of merch, you have a 1% chance of Mike adding in the Bad Guy Has Spoken nipple clamps into the shop. So you gotta buy the merch because it increases the percentage of that being added.
Judge Joe butt plug.
We got the Judge
It's
Joe
hot.
butt plug on the way. We got the Bad Guy Has Spoken nipple clamps. We're gonna have the Book It collar, or what is it called? Choker.
And we got a dildo with Damone's face on it.
You can get the
Guaranteed
Wow.
to not set the movie. Guaranteed to not set the movie. Just
Yeah,
have it
the,
sitting
uh,
on the countertop like this.
Hey, you ever this is gonna be a end of the episode extra if you stay around and you sit here and listen. You guys ever use a suction cup dildo to fix dents? It works. I borrowed one from someone, which is even crazier. But yeah,
black.
we bought a scratch and no, I think it was purple. But we got a scratch and
Actually,
dent.
it was gonna be my second guess.
We got a scratch and dent dryer, and our friend had a brand new one, so we borrowed it, and I used it to pull it out, the dent out, I should say, and then I had it on our fridge for a while to open the door, as a
I'm
joke.
just fucking picturing Joe with a fucking dildo stuck on the car door, just like putting his foot.
Yeah,
up,
just
get the fuck
dick
off.
away.
Oh no, it gets it off super easy. You just and
I'm
then you just
sure it does.
I saw
I'm
the
sure
video.
it
I saw the
does.
video of somebody doing that, and I'm just like, that's insane.
oh it
Being a
works.
neighbor and seeing somebody doing it with their car, you're like,
It's great.
what's
Yeah,
going
we had
on?
it on the fridge, and like I was using that to open the fridge, but I was also boxing it once in a while. You just walk past.
Yuck. Yuck. So
All
you
right.
just walking by the fridge, getting yourself a little tuna melt, and this meat just in your face like this.
I mean, yeah, it stuck out for sure.
You're trying to open the door. You're like, whoa.
I'd be honest. I'd be honest. If I didn't have kids, I'd still have one on doors.
It ever hit you in your lip while you try to open the door? Oh shit!
Damn it! All right, there's your DLC for the night. Case closed.